Still ahead, Austin nannies get a pat on the back this week. We're going to find out what it's like being a nanny and how they are being honored this week. We've got a couple guests in the studio.
Yeah, we got live music for you too. David Ray Reed is here.
It's been a while since I have seen him, and I'm glad to see you're still here. I know how hard it's been.
All right. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We were just talking to Susie about having boys here. Now, it is the annual Nanny Recognition Week, so if you got a nanny, you might want to tell him or her that they're doing such a great job. Susie Glaze and Michelle DeFranco with us from Nannies from the Heart. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for being with us. We were just talking about these shows on TV, like Nanny 911. And now, have you guys seen the shows?
I have.
Are they funny? Are they true to form, do you think?
You know, and not in my job, but and I'm really glad that they
These
have
are the
great
extremes,
information.
right?
Yes. Those are at the bottom of the bowl.
It is what I'm sorry.
It's just the bottom of the bowl, like the worst case scenario possible.
Well, it's interesting. You know, a lot of parents, when they maybe go back to work or maybe they're in need of a nanny, they say, how am I going to find the best nanny? And Susie, what happens here? What do you think that they should do?
Well, in my experience, I've gone through a nanny agency, but I've also hired through the paper on my first job. And going through the agency, like Nannies from the Heart, I found was a lot more, gave me a lot more information about families that want to hire a nanny, what they're willing to pay, what the families interview also with the agencies, and so the agency knows what they're looking for ahead of time. So you kind of get a little bird's eye view of what you might be getting.
Right.
How many children, what their personalities are.
It's a complex process, isn't it, Michelle? I mean, it's not just like you call and you say, I need a nanny tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. I mean, they take a lot of time, especially with the agency, to find the right nanny for the right family.
What's it like? I mean, Susie, you've raised your kids.
Yes.
They're all grown now, and you said, I want to go back into this, which some people would say, are you crazy? Going back in? I mean, you take care of, what, a 17-month-old? So
yes.
They're starting to get into that age.
They are. Well, I loved raising my boys, and it's really great practice for being a grandmother in my case. And so I'm waiting around for my grandchildren, so I'm getting lots of practice with the little ones again.
But you were also a teacher too, right?
I was a teacher.
You know, when you're a teacher, you love kids too.
And it gives me an opportunity to use my teaching skills, but in the way I want to do it. And working with little ones like that, you get to watch their development, how they're sprouting into all these different stages, and I just think it's the best.
It is fun,
I would recommend
isn't
it to anyone.
Well, and Michelle, it's interesting because Susie said, well, this is her training ground for being a grandma, but this is your training ground for being a mom.
Yes, these kids are my training wheels, absolutely.
How many kids are you taking care of?
There are 4 currently, 1 more on the way. Ages soon to be 4, 5, 9, I'm sorry, 10. He just turned 10, and 12.
Oh my goodness. So you've got a handful.
I do.
So
but
what
it's fun.
What, I mean, you know, most people who don't have nannies, they watch the show and they think, okay, this is what it's like. How would you compare your life to that?
Compared to one of the TV shows, nothing like that at all. No, no, no.
No, not that much drama?
There are days where there's, you know, crying fits or, you know, hair pulling or something, but it's not an everyday thing.
What's the best part of your job? What do you think?
Having the freedom. I mean, I can take the kids wherever as long as they're safe, happy, and healthy. I mean, we can go to the movies, I can go shopping, all kinds of fun things.
And this is something in addition that you do to school, right? You
Yes.
are going to University UT?
ACC.
ACC, okay. So you're getting a degree at the same time and then also providing. I think are we seeing some video of you right now?
Yes,
Oh,
that
let's
is
see.
Elizabeth. She's 5,
Oh, how cute.
and her favorite thing to do is making brownies.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But you don't do that every day, right? Don't tell Mom that you do it every day.
she wants brownies every day, but it's like, Elizabeth, we still have brownies at home.
Susie, what are some challenges that you've found over the years? I mean, just not so much raising your kids, but really being a nanny and coming into a home that you're not familiar with.
That's it right there. When I first became a nanny, it was a great adjustment to being in someone's home, around them all the time. I had a mom who stayed at home and was in and out of the home, but she didn't work outside the home. And so having to discipline along with the family, you have to be on the same, have the same philosophy about that, and know when to take over and when to let the parent take over.
Right.
And so there's a lot of adjustment there.
Yeah.
But they're always just the most loving people, and I have I haven't had any negative experience at all.
That's great.
It
Okay,
is. It's
well,
wonderful.
Nannies from the Heart, appreciating nannies all this week. You've got several things coming up, and I was telling them, the women that hopefully they got some time off so they can enjoy this stuff, because they're going to be going to the Melting Pot today, or Massage Envy. They've got massages and movie at the Alamo Draft House, one of my favorite places. So you've got a whole week of good stuff, and I'm sure it's duly deserved. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.